Hello, hello, and welcome to Arkadium's Daily Crossword Live. I am thrilled to be back to be solving a few puzzles with you guys. Hello, Dee and Lena Luna. I saw Dee has had a long streak of first comment of the day, and I think Lena is coming for that streak because that was like a split-second difference between you two. I hope it's a friendly competition. Hi, Lily. Glad to have you back. Glad you had a half day of school so you can hang out with us. Rhonda, what's up? We got Pashni and Amy and Papa K all here, and Lucinda, do you have access to old hurdles instead of today's? I might. Why do you ask? And we got Ledition on Twitch and Barbara on Facebook, so the gang is here, and Grace as well. Okay, and Rhonda already digging into the puzzle, so why don't we get to this? Venus is early for once. Welcome, Venus, and hey, Lucky. And Dom is on YouTube. What's up? We're doing today's LA Times. Remember, LA Times crosswords do not have titles. It will have a theme, though. And I'm noticing this grid is kind of interesting. It's like we got left-right symmetry today instead of the usual rotational symmetry. And it kind of looks like a Christmas tree to me or something. But it's probably too early for a Christmas theme. So we will see what this all means. One across, I think I saw Rhonda saying a deep purple berry is acai. Definitely crossword's favorite berry. And I'd be surprised if it were wrong, but we will try. Let's see. We got tooth trouble. Oh, Rand was saying plum. Interesting. Is plum a berry? I'm actually not sure if plum is a berry, but it is a four-letter. It is a four-letter fruit. D. It's all fun. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that you feel that way. That's how I feel too. Let's see. Oh my God, Grace graded for 9 hours straight, and oh my God, 9 hours straight is a lot. Okay, it's a stone fruit. Blake is saying ache appropriately. And Drink Your Juice is saying plum is a stone fruit. Yeah, that's what I thought. S-Con and Thomas Fennell and Lily all saying ache. I think that's a good guess. Chris and on YouTube saying it as well. Yeah, tooth trouble, toothache. It's kind of a classic issue. Primer, for example. We got this long theme answer going across, but I guess because of the asymmetry in today's grid, we don't have a second spanning theme entry. This little black square right there interrupts that. I like this. Perry Bird and Melissa Vogel and Grace and Lily all saying coat. Yeah, primer is a coat that I guess you put on like before paint. You put on a coat of primer. I'm sure you put primer on other things too. Good stuff. Sweet. Oh, double A is a good thing. Yeah, good point. D is nervous about this double A. Yeah, and I'm never super confident at this stage. Oh, primer for makeup as well, Venus. Yeah, good point. Kai is saying cool. I think that makes sense. And let's hope that we can lobby group for seniors. Aha. Okay, so maybe this AA is not as troublesome as we thought. Cool, like Jack, says Rhonda. That's nice, Rhonda. Drink Your Juice and wait, Papa K and Perry Bird and Toddly Enough and the Ledition and Terbear are all saying AARP. Yeah, seniors as in senior citizens, not seniors as in seniors in high school. This is like the retirement group, I guess, lobby group. Cool. All right, we're doing 4 down, and then I want to look at this long across answer. What a terrible thing to do, in quotes. What a terrible thing to do. We got Golden Mom and Mo back in chat. Love to see it. Barbara McDowell, new AARP. Anyone looking forward to Thanksgiving? Anyone have good plans? Okay, so Lily's saying it's rude. That's interesting. Kath and Parrish saying it's a sin. Yeah, that kind of works too, doesn't it? It's a sin. It's bad. It is bad. Yeah, maybe we don't quite have enough. It's mean. So, all right, maybe we look at 17 across then? Lena, yeah, no Thanksgiving here in Canada makes sense. Yeah, we do have plenty of international viewers who maybe don't have anything in particular happening. Family coming to eat, lots of fun. That's what I like to hear. Oh, and cooking cooking today. I'll bet it's a big task. Okay, we have a star. Not only is it a spanner, but we have a star, which confirms to me that it's a theme answer of sorts. Device whose poles are close together. We only have 3 letters, and it's a long entry, 15 letters long. So this might be too much for us, but I'm going to leave it on screen for a moment to see if anyone has any bright ideas. D says, I'm cooking. I may miss some next week. Traveling. Understandable. Understandable. A reminder to anyone that we are not streaming tomorrow for the next 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We are taking a Thanksgiving break. I'm seeing a lot of question marks, a lot of I don't know. Ooh, but Rand and Kath, and I think Lily mentioned something like this earlier. And Edition. Ooh, horseshoe magnet. Oh, I hope this fits. Horseshoe magnet. Beautiful. Nice entry. And it's true. So magnets have poles like North and South Pole, and they are close together, I guess, with a horseshoe magnet, whereas maybe with like a bar magnet, they wouldn't be close together. Ooh, I hope that's right. It's very nice. And the it's works with some of our theories for 4 down. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. Am I the only one seeing Jack matches his background perfectly? I was wondering if, like, LA Times are also a gray color scheme. They don't have that nice green that a lot of the Stan Newman's puzzles have. So I was worried that there was too much white, black, gray going on in this whole tableau. Rio Grande City. I don't know how the locals pronounce this river. There's a major river in that at least runs through Texas. So I'm seeing a lot of people say El Paso. Yeah, it's quite monochromatic, says Blake. It's true. Maybe I should be more mindful of that. Although my shirt does actually have like little stripes of color in it that maybe are hard to see. Okay, so it's looking like for 4 down. Are we confident enough to put It's a Sin in? That was the only guess that I remember that had an A in this location. Or do we want to wait or check some crosses? Yeah, Underwater Canuck and Barbara got El Paso, Chris Shaw, S. Con, and Stephanie. Nice. Okay. Yeah, It's a Sin sounds good, says Sweet Pea. Although, Mac Bowen is asking for 22 across. It might be too early for 22 across. All right, I'm going to put Sin in and just move rightward along the grid. Yeah, a lot of long words in the puzzle today. It's true. Look at this stack right here. And this one here. And it's not clear where the theme is hiding. Like, often it's in the across answers, but sometimes they break symmetry to slot things like it might be here, for example. Not sure. He says, you look like the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This is always... Listing the people I look like is never a good idea. I mean, for me to get into, sometimes I coax chat into sharing who they think I look like, but I think I've learned my lesson on that one. Spanish pronoun. I see esto. Huh. So weird. These mean this, and you kind of forget that this is a pronoun, but I think it is. Maybe we leave that in place. Go to 5 down. Ledition says theme could be Christmas tree ornaments, since the grid looks like a Christmas tree. The grid does look like a Christmas tree to me, but is a horseshoe magnet a Christmas tree ornament, or am I missing part of your theory? Midnight Traveler just followed us. Thank you, Midnight Traveler. Helmet attachment. Ah, nice. Mac Bolan and Jessica and Dee and Maddie and Pashi and Leon are all saying visor. Yeah, like a motorcycle helmet definitely has a visor. That looks good. Maybe, yeah. Please no Christmas before Thanksgiving. That's kind of my thought too, Grace. It might be a little early for a Thanksgiving puzzle. Maybe the theme is opposites attract. Yeah. This is always the problem with ruminating on the theme when you only have one themer. It's just like one example never forms a pattern. Worker with lots to attend to. Oh, this is a cute clue. Very nice. Underwater Canuck and Dee and Blake and Amy and Rand all saying valet. Literally lots. They attend to parking lots. Scav is here getting valet. Nice work. Yeah, good clue. German cry of dismay. I only see this in crossword puzzles. I guess I don't have enough German friends. Yeah. Yeah, Lily's saying ah, but I think that's a cry of dismay across languages. Apparently the Germans specifically say ack, spelled like this. That's what Crosswords will have you believe, at least. And that's what Plankboy and Chris Shaw are voting for, so we're going with it. Southeast Asian language, looking good. Looking good. Yeah, normally I'm eager to get to the next themer, but I don't even know where to be angling for. Maybe 22 across, but... Rachel, Michelle, Maddie, CJ, Pasha, we got a bunch of people in chat. Love to... Yeah, Lefty Grammy. Okay, Lao. Lao is a language, and if you put an S on it, it is a country in Southeast Asia. Feels too easy today. I'm scared, says Grace. Why does an easy crossword scare you? Gil asking for the name. We're solving an LA Times today, and they don't have titles. So we'll have a theme, but we don't get a little hint today in the form of a title. Before in ballads, yeah, air. Air is how a poetic way to say before. Oh, an underwater Canuck is speaking German to me now. I cannot translate, sadly. Who gives a hoot response? Who gives a hoot? Nice. Lena Luna and Maddie and Rhonda and Dee, quick to say, I care. Yeah, Ryo or whatever on YouTube also get an I care, looking good. Arrangement speed. It is, yeah, this is flowing pretty quickly, isn't it, Grace? The Wednesday LA Times is among the easier crosswords that I solve on my streams. I tend to opt toward the harder puzzles. Nice. Yeah, Thomas and Lefty and Melissa. Arrangement speed. We're talking like a musical arrangement. So tempo looks quite good. James and Larry. Yeah, Lay says, one could say it's got a fast tempo, yeah. Yeah, we don't even need a metronome. Very dry. Very dry. Oh, and Rhonda, always keeping an eye out for hurdle starters. Yeah, tempo's not a bad one. Good idea. Yesterday, we only had 3 options in the entire grid for hurdle. Looks like we have a few five-letter entries in this one. Still not a ton, though. Papa K and Scav and Chris are saying arid? Underwater Connect says that's 3 times in a row we've had arid, really. I don't even remember that. It's kind of a quiet word. Cindy Gage and Jake getting it as well. Fusses with feathers. Fusses with feathers. Okay. Gotcha. We have a lot in place over here. I think by the time we get to 22 across, it's going to be a gimme. Ooh, okay. We actually have 2 solid guesses here in chat. Underwater Canuck and Rhonda are saying preens, and Papa K and Leia are agreeing, but there's also primps. The NM doesn't look great. Let's check this. Preens also, the fact that it's feathers specifically, I feel like preens works better, but maybe we do crosses instead. I'll do a short cross. Harambe says, if we get Guru in this puzzle, I will start calling you Guru, Jack. Well, now my fingers are crossed. I want to be called Guru. That sounds cool. Yeah, Taryn's saying, I think preens is specifically for birds and feathers. That was my instinct as well. Plus the crosses look better, whereas primps is like anyone looking in the mirror and checking the face kind of thing. Yeah, also preens works better with this clue. It's looking like. Yeah, Maddie agrees. Preens is more specific to feather. Austin Avocado is happy with it. Yeah, today no BTU or Oreos. I don't know. Always could be. Lay says Arkadium's crossword guru, Jack. Ooh, starting to like this. Bowling assignment. Yeah, you're assigned to a lane in a bowling alley. Andrew Kong, new lane, and Ryo on YouTube, new lane. And Barbara saying, stay in your lane. Garden that needs no improvement. Lily says, what does Oreos mean? Oreo is just a very common entry in crossword puzzles. And generally, when you solve a lot of crosswords, you start to see the same short words over and over again. Short words comprised of a lot of vowels or common letters. They just show up a lot. And then people get kind of sick of them and it becomes an inside joke. So Oreo is one of those words. Garden that needs no improvement. Looks like Eden, the Garden of Eden, of course, being perfect. Until the serpent delay points out. Pets with toe beans. It's a cute clue. Yeah, there's sort of not much that a crossword constructor can do to avoid putting common short entries in their puzzle. It's sort of just a fact of crosswords. But I think you can breathe originality into your grid via the cluing. You know, even this clue is cute and feels fresh and modern, even if cats is not a particularly fresh answer. Actor Guinness. Dumb Futch Energy followed us. Thank you very much. I'm always surprised how many usernames like call themselves dumb or idiot or moron. I've had so many of those. I feel like we need to be nicer to ourselves. CC and Underwater Canuck. Ooh, and Lefty Grammy followed us too. Thank you very much. And Barbara McDowell knows Alec Guinness. Yeah, Alec Guinness. I mostly know from playing Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars, but I'm sure he did plenty more. Alec is my grandson's name. Nice. It's a nice name. Hey, Constricted Constitution, welcome back. Lefty Grammy loves crosswords. I'm glad to hear you say that. That's what we're all about here. And Lefty Grammy, if you're new here, we usually stream every single day, every day at noon Eastern time. That's my normal announcement. Today, that's one exception because we're taking a Thanksgiving break. But December 1st, starting then, we'll be back to a streaming every day schedule. Every day at noon Eastern. Nada, de nada means you're welcome in Spanish. So it's a response to gracias. Looks good. It's nothing, yeah. Oh, Bridge on the River Kwai. Is that another movie that Alec Guinness was in? Dead Not Dude? Oh, Lily's saying, is anyone watching Stranger Things tonight? I think, yeah, I sadly fell off the Stranger Things ride. I still feel FOMO, but I don't know, just kind of had trouble keeping up. Kale and Bentley and Ryo are saying angelic, remarkably well behaved. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'm ready to see 22 across. Not a theme answer. Not a theme answer because our last theme answer had a star, and this one does not. Find a valuable deposit underground. Okay, Arkadium is a big Stranger Things fan, so is Lena. Terrence says you have to try again. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Do I have time between now and tonight to binge 2 seasons of the show? Okay. What are we doing? Yeah, M-Huck and Lucky and James and Pasha and Toddly enough are saying strike oil. I like this. It's a good entry. Find a valuable deposit in the ground. Strike oil. Okay. We're going here. And remember, this could kind of be an A or an O or maybe even an E, Spanish pronoun. So we need this cross, rage, which is not the most obvious clue in the world. Strike is a good word for hurdle. You're not wrong. Oh no, it's too long. Strike is 6 letters and hurdle only takes 5-letter words. Am I wrong about that? No, I'm right. Yeah. Rhonda dropped off too. Yeah. It's hard these days with TV when there's so much time between seasons. It's hard to maintain the mania, if you will. That's what people are telling me for Rage. Yeah, not my first association with Rage, but it's all the rage. It's a big mania. So Estai was at 18 down. Maddie likes it. Check 26 down. Where's 26 down? Oh, it's right here. I'm here. Poster on a subway wall. Yeah, we'll try to make this work with an M. And Lucinda and Plank Boy have no trouble doing that. Yeah, Grace giving me the emoji. Yeah, map. It's classically a map on subway walls. This is a nice, pleasant, breezy solve. Madelie or Maidly? Madelie got map, and Ryo got map on YouTube, and Barbara got map on Facebook. Friend who likely celebrates Bastille Day. Interesting. Yeah. Lay, not Amish. Lay and Rand and Pashi and James and Underwater Canuck are saying ami, which is how you say friend in French. This is French for friend, and Bastille Day is a holiday celebrated in France. So I think we're good on that one. Yeah, definitely related to yeah, Amé. I mean, Amé speaks French. Okay. You said it. Yeah, Lefty Grammy said it. Sweet Pea said it. Lily said it. Amen. All right, 38, and then maybe we. Actually, let's look at 28 down because I'm hunted for themers at this point. I've yet to see another one. So maybe it's at 28 down. If it's not at 22 across, so snap. Oh, this took me a while to see. I was not making sense of this. Yeah, Rhonda was saying pie, but I couldn't make sense of the clue with pie. I think there is a better answer. Rhonda's saying like easy as pie. Wow. Wow. This is like the first time I think that I'm pretty confident in the answer, and I don't see anyone guessing it in chat. Ooh, except for Ryo. No, Underwater Canuck got it. Yeah, nice, on YouTube. Pick. Yeah, Natalie, like a snapshot, a picture. I mean, that was my thought, and we'll check the cross, but it seems reasonable, right? I'm not used to being the only one advocating for an answer. Ooh, and we have another star, finally. Okay, Commuter's Cushion. Commuter's Cushion. So this is definitely going to be a themer, along with Horseshoe Magnet. Nice, and I see really good answers. Maddie and Melissa and Blake and Woody Burns. Cool. Mac Bolin all saying, and Underwater Canuck and Ledition all saying neck pillow. Another good entry. Neck pillow. So now we have two themers, and we can maybe start to. Oh, and Lily and Lucky have a theory. Ooh, I like the theory. Yeah, Maddie agreeing. U-shaped things? It's a good point. Horseshoe magnets and neck pillows both have very distinct shapes, and it's the same shape. That's probably not a coincidence. U-shaped things. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's shaped like a horseshoe. Same shape, San Miguel. Okay, interesting. Consider me intrigued. Hmm. 31 down is the other themer. I wonder if we'll get one or two more. Cyclotron particle, Sabotage, and Turbear. And Grace saying ion? Yeah, ion. A cyclotron is like a particle accelerator. They're flinging ions at each other day and night. Turbear just followed us. Thank you very much. 42 across could be a theme or two. Very true. Maybe I should check it. Oh, see you, Underwater Canuck. Come back anytime. Silenced is here. And Jeffrey saying, hey, how you doing, Jeffrey? And Lucky, a lot of people giving me the dynamite emoji, which looks good. TNT. Terror Bear like Care Bear. Thank you, Terror Bear. I'll try to remember that. TNT. Blast letters. Alternative to calm. Yeah, chat is blowing up, so to speak, with all this dynamite. Yeah, actually, I'm realizing now that there are multiple possibilities. Com is probably like, as in .com, like a domain name ending. Silence to just follow us. Thank you very much. We got net, org, and gov. They really all could be. Although, org does have a G, and look at that king. That's a little too tempting to pass up. Let's check it. Chess piece on F1 or F8. Wow. Okay, first of all, it does not have a star. So it's not a themer. It's just a cool, long answer. Second of all, I'm a chess player, and so I love to see this. Actual chess notation in a crossword puzzle, kind of rare. And And we have king here, but it's a little curious because, spoiler alert, the king does not begin on f1 or f8. Any chess players know what we're getting at here? Might be too hard. Okay, people at least getting the right idea, but we might have to move on. You got to be kind of deep into chess to get this right away. Yeah, Miguel's like, I don't play chess, and then a lot of people guessing things, but people saying king's knight, king's castle, king's rook. But it seems like we're just guessing. I do know the answer just from being a chess player, and it's not really showing up in chat. So maybe we do crosses. King's gambit, but it's specifically going to be a piece. It's saying it's a piece. So if you can picture a chessboard and what all the squares are named, but it's too hard if you're not really into chess. Okay, now Draymond, Green Fan, and Sweet Pea are saying, and Lucky, yeah, King's Bishop. Bishops begin on the F file, and it's on the King's side of the board, as opposed to the Queen's side. There's also a Queen's Bishop on C1 and C8, in case anyone's interested. All right, that was a clue just for me. Kaya says, I never use the notations. They are hard to get a handle on. Barbara's like, I don't know chess and I never will. But it's so fun. Chess is the best. Oh, Jessica asked the hubby. Sabotat saying, wait, where were we? Did I show this? Yeah, actress Long. Sabotat saying, my childhood crush, Nia Long. Nice, all right, I'm putting Nia in for you, Sabotat. Ooh, and Rob Owen and Tear Bear. Harambe says, I did not know they each get a bishop. Yeah, there's a bishop on the light squares and a bishop on the dark squares, so both players have two bishops to work with. Lattice for vines is a trellis. Trellis. Looks good. Nice word. Once blank, quick studies. Yeah, Cheddar is better is back. Also an awesome username. And yeah, I'm also eager to look at some of the downs in this section once we have this. I see Ledition already filling in the downs. Ledition doesn't need clues. Jorge is saying overs, yeah, and Delia agreeing. Once overs, give a quick look, give it a once over. We did not need a clue for member of the fam, which was sis, short for sister. Okay, I'm doing these 1, 2, 3. Wall Street figures. Okay, it's so easy when you have all of the. I mean, not so easy, but when you have all these letters in place. I'm sure is asking, which puzzle is this? This is today's LA Times crossword, which we're solving at Arkadium.com. So there's a link in the bio for Arkadium.com. You can find LA Times crosswords there, but they put out tons of crosswords every day, as well as other games. Diana Neverett is saying investors. Yeah, that seems right. Investors. Rio got that one. Rio. Does the bishop have a crown on top? The bishop usually has a little ball on top. Not much. I wouldn't call it a crown. Oops, I thought I moved to 24 down. Ah, we have another star. Polish sausage. Oh, cool. Good answer. Good addition to the theme. Oh, and this is really confirming the theory for me. Rhonda and D and Terror Bear. Nice. Yeah, if you don't know what kielbasa is, it's Polish sausage, and it's delicious. And most importantly, it's often pretty U-shaped. Yeah, Lucky's saying it's U-shaped. Yeah, Lucinda giving me the U's. Yeah, horseshoe shapes. It's an interesting idea. Very interesting idea. Yeah, the king has a cross on top, Grace. I can field any chess questions. The king has a cross on top, typically. Tendency of an eager beaver, maybe. Hey, NSSR, welcome back. Rhonda says this is a fun theme. I agree. I really like it. Maddie and Sabatad and Toddly Enough and Rhonda all saying earliness. Ruth Robertson got that one. Nice job, Rob Owen. Earliness, tendency of an eager beaver. Yeah, that makes sense. Look at all these interlocking long answers here. It almost feels like a themeless crossword. Khaki kin was tan. Yeah, both kind of beige shades. Cool. How are you getting earliness? An eager beaver might tend to show up early. I think that's the idea behind this clue. Tendency of an eager beaver. What's their tendency? They show up early. They're always prepared. And we had so many letters already in place, so I think that's how people were getting it. Home blank. Home blank. This probably would have been a very hard clue if we didn't have letters in place already. But Maddie and Diana and Perfectly Imperfect and Dysentery Gary are saying Depot. Yeah, probably Home Depot. CJ and Ruth getting that one as well. Okay. Barbara giving me the shrug. I think Home Depot is a good. Trevor's like Lowe's. Yeah. Check 31 down. Be brave, says Blake. All right. Maybe after we fill in this section, I'll go there. I am eager to, and I would like to look at it without any more letters in place. Actor director Ken. I don't think I know this, but several people are telling me the same answer, so I'm going to trust you guys. Hey, Nabil, how you doing? Blake and D and Looking for Peace are telling me Olin, Ken Olin. I don't think I know this person. Yeah, Dysentery Gary's like, would I even know a movie of his? Nabil just followed us. Thanks, Nabil. Wasn't he in 30-something? Hope you're not asking me. User 79 knows Olin. I don't know. Apt tattoo for a lover of pooches. 30-something. I don't even know that movie. I feel behind. 2 Maddies in a row writing dog paw. Love that. There's something very cute about this. Apt tattoo for a lover of pooches is a dog paw. Good clue, good answer. All right. 128 ounces. Apparently everybody knows 30-something except me. Cool. Yeah, Sabatad and Jessica saying gal, which is going to be short for gallon. Ounces is abbreviated. 128 ounces makes a gallon. So that seems right. Onward. Seinfeld role for Julia. We're definitely going to have some people knowing this. If you know 30-something, you know Seinfeld. Lucky asking for Jack facts. They're all fake anyway. Nabil says, I am Pakistani, help me. Well, do you ever solve crosswords, Nabil? Yes, it's definitely Elaine. Oh, Grace's middle name. Barbara, you don't know Elaine? By the way, I talk a lot about agreement between tenses. If the clue is in the past tense, the answer is in the past tense. If the clue is plural, the answer is plural. This is another kind of agreement we don't see as much, but they only gave her first name. Her name is Julia Louis-Dreyfus. When they only give her first name, you only need the first name of the character. There's also agreement in that kind of thing in crosswords. Oops. All right. Looking good. What the heck is 66? Yeah, good point. That does look odd. I'll go there soon. I can think of one concept that could go there, so we might not be in terrible shape. Exercise similar to yoga. CJ and Therese and Ryo and NSSR are saying Pilates. Yeah, I think Maddie, you're onto something. Oh, Pilates spelled like this, probably. Let's just check it if we're nervous. Cry after a successful team effort. Yeah. Then looking for peace. Oh, Turtle is here getting Pilates also. See you, Rhonda. We won. I guess it could be we win also. Yeah, you're right to be suspicious of this letter combination, though. It does look strange. Tia getting we won. Yeah, after hurdle, that's what we're going to say. After our team effort, we're going to say we won. I hope so. Cheddar is better. Okay, without further... well, that helps with the win-one debate. Without further ado, for sure. Decimal base, crossing battery terminals. I think we can do this. Looking good. Yeah. Rob and CJ, yeah, decimal is base 10. And then anodes are parts of batteries. Kasi and Therese getting anodes. All right, onward. Okay, we're going to go up to 53 down, and then I'll jump to 31 down. How about that? How's that for a game plan? Winery discard. Winery discard. Built Geek Tough says, also, I'm just finding out that people do crosswords as a group. We do. We do it every day here, in fact, and it's very fun. I think group solves are a good way to do crosswords, especially if you're new to crosswords, and they might be tough for you on your own. You can learn a lot. But also on Saturdays, we solve the hardest puzzle in all of crosswords, which I, even as a pretty capable crossword solver, if I can say so, I can't do the Saturday ones on my own. So getting together as a group, and that's true of most people in our chat, so getting together as a group is a great way to approach those. Saying Cheddar is better and Mike M saying Lee's, but I don't know Lee's. Is this a real thing or are we just guessing? Maybe we check the crosses. Do people know winery stuff? James is saying Lee's also. Lily doesn't know. Okay, let's do the cross. Misplaces. See ya, Diana. Happy Thanksgiving. Delia says it's a thing. What is Lee's? It's like a byproduct of winemaking? Maddie says it would be great if you could do the Guardian or the Times crossword. Are both of those cryptic crosswords? Or do they also do like this type of fully interlocking crossword? But either way, yeah, we probably can't do them because this is Arkadium's channel. Loses looks right from his places. Did anyone answer my question of what Lee's is? Build Geek Top says, I've conquered the Sunday New York Times crossword multiple times. Good for you. That's a real accomplishment. Okay. I see Barbara and Ryo and Natalie saying erase. Lisa's winery discards. Thank you so much, Terror Bear. So informative. Delia says it's residue, I believe. MHuck says, does New York Times require a subscription? It does. You have to pay for the crossword. You know what does not require a subscription? Arkadium.com. All their crosswords are free. So, just a little tip for you while we're talking crosswords. Sell the 7 blank. Yeah, this looks good. Sell the 7 C's. Cheddar is better said, just looked it up. It's a byproduct of yeast in winemaking. Okay, that was a little more informative than what we had, but I guess what else can you ask for? Aristocady just followed us. Thank you. Yeah, sell the 7 C's. Looks great. And I am ready for maybe our last themer, 31 down. Ed Sheeran hit and a phonetic hint to the answers to the starred clues. It's a revealer. It's not a theme answer. I mean, it is, but it's a revealing phrase. Oh, this is great. Ed Sheeran hit and a phonetic hint to the answers to the starred clues. Oh, this is so good. Love this theme. Yeah, Lucky, Jennifer, Amy. People know they're Ed Sheeran. Ooh, and who's that? Chloe just followed us. Thank you. Arkadium's like, oh, gee, this is such a cool one. Yeah, Maddie says very clever. Shape of You. Shape of You is a beloved Ed Sheeran song. And all our themers today are literally U-shaped. Horseshoe magnets are U-shaped, neck pillows are U-shaped, and kielbasa, the sausage, is U-shaped. Awesome theme. Really love it. Yeah, very clever. Built Geek says. And great song, CJ, right. Importantly, it would be tough to build a whole theme around a song that nobody likes, you know? But everyone loves this song. Shape for hurdle, that's a good one, Lily. Compact discs, yeah, that's what CDs stands for. Lena got that one. Oh, and Built Geek Tough just followed us. Thank you. Yeah, Lucky wants shape for hurdle too. All right, we'll do it. Spiced tea? NHA Hart is here saying chai. Pashi and N. Clark and Gil getting chai and Lena. NSSR on YouTube looks good. Oops. Topper in a Super Mario costume. Okay. That's next to Taste. I think we can do these. Yeah, Amy and Jennifer, and we got 2 Lenas in chat today. Okay. Yeah, spiced because it has masala, which is spices, Ryo, exactly. Yeah, it's looking like Cap. I guess you wear a cap in a Super Mario costume. And to sip is to taste. Oops, not like that. Yes, sip like that. And then starter course informally is an app, which is informal for appetizer. Looking solid. Bryson just followed us. Thank you, Bryson. Hey, Jilly, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you. Okay, we're closing in on our final corner here. Got several more long answers to go. And I want to make this count. Cable TV abbreviation. Yes, probably Showtime. I think that's probably right. Lumbering Tolkien creature. Another common crossword entry, but I'm sure other people know this. Oh no, are we gonna get it at 48 across? I already see people guessing. I thought we'd gotten away with it. Oh, and Jessica's saying, yeah, orc or orc. They're both crossword entries, but only one of them is correct. Orc with a K is the planet on some old sitcom where an alien came from. Yeah, orc. But no, we're talking orc with a C is the Tolkien villain. Oh my god, here it is. We couldn't do a crossword without this. The most stuff cookies. Yeah, Mork and Mindy. Thank you, Scav and Sabotage and D. Yes, Mork and Mindy was what I was forgetting. Mork and Mindy is where orc comes from. You gotta love your Oreos. NHA and Ryo and Letition getting Oreos. Yeah, Blank Boy says no. We just gotta accept. Crosswords love Oreos. Sandy loves Oreos. Jessica also saying no. It's true. We could do Oreos for her, although it might be a proper noun. I think it might not work. Yeah, but yeah, Jilly. Apparently, the most stuff. Which one's more? I would assume the most stuff is more than mega stuff. I think double is kind of the perfect amount of stuff. I don't think I need most and mega, but double is a good innovation. NYSE listing, New York Stock Exchange. Ryo saying I don't know this one, but Letition and Ranny seem to know it. Corp like a corporation, New York Stock Exchange. All the corporations are listed. Seems right. Sweet Pea says I'm an original Oreo lover. Yeah, I mean original Oreos are legit. In fact, every time I eat an Oreo, it is better than I expect it to be. I just don't have super high expectations of like store-bought cookies like that. But Oreos are really actually good. JLW and we should get Oreo to sponsor us. And Lena and Mo. Let's see, FDA, Medication Approving Group. Yeah, that does work. Okay. What's this long one here? Floofy Canine Breed. Oof. Floofy is kind of a fun word. The Post Malone Oreos are damn good, says Sabotage. I hadn't tried them. They're good. Yeah, Brenda says Oreos are not the original. Yeah, Hydrox, right, Harambe? Those are Oreos are based off that. Okay, meanwhile, Scav and Tagapuksa saying Samoyed. Oof, I'm not very good with my dog breeds. Samoyed. This looks vaguely familiar to me, but apparently they're the cutest dog ever. And if they're floofy, that sounds right. Miles Moody knows their dog breeds. Okay. Looking for Peace says Oreos is a dupe. No, Oreos isn't elsewhere in the puzzle. There's only one Oreo per crossword. That's the rule. Oh, floofy, big and white. Yeah, I can picture the dogs. Lena and Sabotage and D and DJ Danger, that's a cool username, are saying Senora for Spanish title. Yeah, Dylan Copestick got that. Ledition and Ryo. Nice work. All right, let's make this count. Hurley just followed us. If anyone else doesn't follow us, do consider it. We stream every single day at noon Eastern time with a crossword, and we play a game called Hurdle, which we're going to do in a minute. It's always a good time, and following us is the best way to keep in touch. And while I say that we stream every day, I do want to amend that's with the exception of Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving weekend, we're not streaming. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no streams. We'll be back December 1st. Voice artist Blanc. Yeah, Mel Blanc. Yeah, Alina saying Bugs Bunny. I think Mel Blanc actually voiced a lot of the original Looney Tunes, which is pretty impressive that it was all the same guy. Parvin Rao followed us. Thank you. Okay. Singer Yoko. Yeah. Therese. Yeah, Senora Ono. Miles Moody followed us. Thank you. Yeah, he did Porky too, I believe, but didn't he also do Daffy, or am I making that up? Okay, we have only 2 scores left. Calls for Takeout next to Me Time Outing, and yeah, Wascally Wabbit, and Plain Awful. Plain Awful. Which this crossword is not. I really enjoyed this crossword. Amy is telling me orders. If you call for takeout, you order your food. Shania's here saying lousy is going to be plain awful, and that's going to reveal a spa day, which I think we all earned after this one. I'm putting in the Y. Can I get a drum roll? I want that confetti. Yeah, everyone filling in the rest of it. Grace gave me the drum roll. Thank you, Grace. Here we go. I'll put it in the Y. Oh, no. What happened? Oh my god, no! We have an error somewhere? Do people see the error? Oh, I have an error right here. Look at this. I put in oh no. Oh my god. Okay. This better work. Whew. That was did people see that? Oh my god, my bad. Apologies. Well, yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. Shape of You. This was a great theme. Horseshoe magnets, neck pillow, kielbasa, all the Shape of You. It's one of those themes that I wish I came up with. Don't go anywhere. I'm pulling up Hurdle right now. And it is some people's favorite part of the stream. Okay, hopefully we can see that. And do tell me what we should open with for Hurdle. Okay, I think that looks good. Shania says sorry. Yeah, it was still right. Screaming at the screen. Oh no. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. My bad. I mistyped. Oh no. I got distracted. I got lost in all the Oreo talk. Miles Moody says name of the game app, please. It's Arkadium.com. Arkadium, and they do have an app, and you can follow the link in the bio to get all things Arkadium. I've ruined Thanksgiving, says Felix. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna make up for it here. If we don't win this hurdle, I'm going to be very sad because I don't get another chance to redeem myself for a while. Lousy. I think lousy is a good guess because it was our last entry in the crossword, and it has some common letters. How does Hurdle work? We're trying to guess a 5-letter word. We get 6 guesses to do it, and after each guess, we get some information. So in this case, the yellow means that These letters are in the word. There is an L in the word, but it's not in the first position. It's anywhere but the first position. This would be green if the L actually were in the first position. It's like Wordle if you've played that, but a little different because we do it a bunch of times and they're all changed together. Is Hurdle an Arkadium game? It is. It absolutely is. Solid. I like that. Oh, no, not solid because the O is in the wrong position. We know there's no O in the second position, so I don't think solid is our best guess. Yeah, maybe spoil is good. Let's try spoil. Okay, so now we see some green. So that means that the word does actually begin with an S. There is an O in the third position, but we still haven't found a home for this L. Okay. Scold, I see. Yeah, scold and stole. Both reasonable. So maybe Shania just downloaded the Arkadium offline games app. Love it, Shania. Enjoy. Scold. Let's try it. Good. Good work. Nicely done, everybody. Okay, so something that makes Hurdle different from Wordle is that now we do this again. Our first guess is supplied for us. It's automatically the answer to the previous board. And the last round, things get really crazy, really tense. But we got to make it there first. We got to make it there. Scav's saying built, which is a good guess. Least, except we know the L is in the fourth position. I guess we don't have to honor it. Let's try built. Ooh, look at that. Okay. I think something tells me we're going to solve this one. I can only think of one word that works. Yeah, and it's the same word. Ooh, two words that work. Oh, my bad. There's guilt and quilt. I forgot about quilt. All right. Well, let's be bold. Let's try quilt. Yes, excellent. Ooh, Q's are rare in this game, but we only needed 3 guesses to get that. And onward. I love a smooth hurdle. Just as I say that, we don't get any hits. So we need to get something with A, E, maybe even O. Yeah, Pasha's saying great, which are not a bad guess. Crane. Crane is a sensible guess. I see several people putting it. Yeah, Ryle, we're rocking. Yeah, Maddie says Crane is the best starter. I think that's statistically true. Like, Crane is supposedly the best opening word. Didn't do us much good today, though. This is where I start to sweat a little bit. Just a little bit. Daffy? No, we can't do Daffy. That's... Although now that you say it, can't unsee it. Baggy. Yeah, so Scav is going for that. Oh, yeah, I like the shape of manner, Mo, but we know there's no N. Arrow. Oh, wow. Oh, but there's no R. So what is this? Favor? Yeah, again, no R. So it might be an ending in Y. Maybe Scav is onto something. Magma. Yeah, Scav, you're getting a lot of interesting guesses. Oh, badge. No, there's no E. All right, so why don't we do one of these ending in Y words? Yeah, there's also gamma, I guess. Soapy. I like soapy. Soapy's a very sensible guess. Oh, no, but it puts the A in the wrong spot. I do kind of want to hunt for the A. Ah, bummer. I was happy with soapy. Okay, let's try baggy. It checks a Y, and there was another guess with a B involved. So I think this won't be worthless. Are we okay with this? I don't want to go too rogue. Sappy is another one. Badgy? What is badgy? But I guess just as a filler, it spreads it out more. Musa followed us. Thank you. Okay. Oh, tacky. All right, I'm gonna try badgy, I guess, but it's not a word. And Timmy followed us. God, I don't know what to do. People guessing different things. Gaudy has a U in it. Banjo. Okay, we can guess banjo. Ooh, wow. That was actually clutch. So there is a B, and we now found 2 letters. That was good. I know there was no N. It was just kind of a filler word because we couldn't agree. Sorry, I should have made that clear. I knew that it couldn't be banjo. But it was hopeful nonetheless, I think. Yeah, Mambo? Like Mambo number 5? Yeah, that's what Dylan's thinking. Mambo? Cool word. Excellent. Well done. All right, good one. Whew, okay, board 4 out of 5. Let's keep our head in the game because I want this. I want this. We have an A somewhere. That's about all we know. And ado is not a bad guess in this situation. You're right. We just go vowel hunting and we put the A somewhere fresh. Maybe we try it. Yeah, a few people guessing ado. Let's try it. We're trying to be sensible here. Okay. I think we know our vowels at this point. Now we need to slot them. Maybe something like A, I in the 3rd and 4th positions? Yeah, like plain, as Jazz is saying. Plain is a good guess. I'm happy with this. Stare is another good guess, but I already have plain typed in. Train as well. Okay, maybe train won me over. Sorry. Train it is. Ooh, good, good. Okay, we can definitely do this. Wow, look at these yellows. What is this? Oh, maybe it is stare then. Does it have to be stare? Or can there be anything else? No, I don't think there can be anything else. I think it has to be stare. Yeah, Scav and Amy, Lena. It can't be snail at this point because we need a T. The T is yellow. So stare it is. And I think we're making it to our last round. Yes. Okay, here's what makes the last round wild is that we only get 2 of our own guesses. We only get 2 guesses. The first 4 guesses are supplied for us, and oh boy, this is a bad draw. This is a bad draw. All we know is there's an A in the 3rd position and an S somewhere other than the 1st position, and we only get 2 shots. So this is what separates the noobs from the pros. Oh man, I want this. Yeah, yikes, Lily, you said it. You said it. You said it best. Grace saying whelp. Oh boy. I'm stressed. Glass and grass. Okay, it's not going to be grass because we know there's no R, or glass because we know there's no L, but this is good. Let's keep ideas rolling. Phase. Yeah, maybe we look. It is interesting. What are the vowels going to be? Because so far we only have an A. We know there's no O, I, or U. So is there going to be an E somewhere? Phase. What about Nash with a G? Okay. So those are 2. What about feast? No, there's no T. Okay, Phase and Nash are so far the best candidates. Awash. Oh my god. Awash. Ugh. Please do Phase, says Phi. I'm willing to do Phase, but we might want to consider a filler word instead that gets a G in there, the mix for Nash, that gets maybe a W for awash. Like, it's often good to do a filler in this situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Phase, Nash, and awash are our guesses. I don't want to waste this. It can't be grass because of this R. Perfectly imperfect. The R is gray. Jessica's suggesting pygmy for a filler because it would check the G and the P. Nause. Oh my god, nause is another option. How are we going to ever tell those apart? Maybe we guess nause. I'm nervous. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Okay, hold on. If we guess Nash, then... Oh, there's also genes? How are we ever supposed to solve this? I think we do nause first. Okay. So nause first. And just hope. Hope against hope. Lucky's voting nause first. Okay, so we're doing this. Cross your fingers. Oh my god, that was stressful. It might have been helpful, though. That W hit, which is big. Big news. Maybe it's... Maybe it's a wash? Can we just take a moment and think if there's anything other than a wash? I don't think swash is a word. Plus, the S wouldn't begin the word. This would be green if... So does it have to be a wash, as Charlotte Connell is saying? Okay, okay. A wash seems like it could fit. Can't start with an S. Do I press enter? All right. This is the Hail Mary. Let's do it. It feels good, Blake. Okay, here we go. Yes. Oh, I love winning hurdle. Well done, everybody. Thank you. You kept my mood high. Losing is so painful. Some dude says never didn't have it. Oh boy, well done everybody. I always have fun solving these puzzles with you. Thank you for joining me for the crossword and for hurdle. And just an announcement reminder, we are not streaming for the next 4 days. So it's our first break since 4th of July. We've been doing this every day for 8 months. 4th of July was the only day we've taken off, and now we're doing a full weekend off. But I really hope to see you all back December 1st. May will be with you. Maddie, thank you for following. Happy Thanksgiving to anybody who celebrates it. And yeah, thanks so much for all of your support. I'm gonna miss you guys over the next 4 days. No Stumper. You could try the Stumper on your own. That might be fun. Nate Rivers just followed us. Yes, Kaya, there is an app, and Shania just downloaded it. There is an Arkadium app. Yeah, do check out Arkadium.com. They put out all these great puzzles for us to enjoy together. And I'll see you in a few days, I hope. See you next week. All right, bye everybody.